Yeah, I'm a GMA manager. I think next time I might try just GM though, just to see how that goes. Because it would be a little. It's kind of a unique thing. I mean, like in a game like this, you do sort of have the ability to just control your roster and then make it almost as realistic as possible if you really were just the GM. So
right.
I'm gonna have to try that out next time.
Do you usually play through your playoff games and kind of call all the shots and?
Yeah. For the most part, I usually make all the decisions in the playoff games. I simulate pretty much every regular season game, but the playoffs, I definitely take control to have as much control as possible.
Yeah, that's what I do too, because I kind of figure, my team's it's gonna be on me.
Yeah.
Whether we win or lose, if I pulled my pitcher at the wrong spot and we lost the playoff series, well, that's on me, I guess.
Yeah, that's certainly how it feels like.
I'd rather do that.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Plus, the AI, no matter how you set those strategy settings, the AI can always do some things where you kind of look at box scores and wonder what it was doing in a regular season game. So
yeah,
you don't want to making those moves in the playoffs. Not to knock the game's AI, but it's just you can't replicate. You can't plug the game into your brain and know exactly what you would want to do. So
yeah, absolutely.
It's trying to make its best decisions. Someone's asking how long you plan on playing this sim, but you said you pretty much gonna kind of keep going and see what happens.
Yeah, I figured I'd go for at least a couple more seasons. I actually have an idea in mind for my next series that I'll do, but it'll be a little bit different. But I think for this one, I'll probably keep going for a couple more years. I mean, I got to see if I can repeat and defend my title at the very least. So I'll keep it going for a little bit longer, but probably won't go too long into this one. I think we pretty much accomplished what we wanted to accomplish.
Right. So, what's your next plan?
I was thinking of switching it up and doing an historic league next time, and my main idea is, or my primary idea is doing the taking over the Devil Rays right when they expanded into the league, and I've actually tried that out before and just did it very quickly and noticed that playing in the AL East in the early 2000s is not an easy thing to do, so I think it'd be a really tough challenge, and that's why I think I'll probably end up doing that for my next series, because I think it's probably one of the more challenging teams you could take over in this game, and there's a lot of teams that a lot of different years and stuff, so I think making it the biggest challenge will be pretty fun. And obviously with the Devil Rays and their, I mean, I ended up reading Jonah Carey's book on sort of the history of the Devil Rays, and sort of piqued my interest in sort of their financial troubles and stuff like that. So yeah, I think it'll be really interesting.
Yeah, and the AL East was pretty tough through most of the 2000s.
Yeah, no, and I'm sure it won't let up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I'm pretty sure I'll do that for my next OOTP series.
Well, good. Well, thanks for joining us. Thanks for kind of showing off your league and showing us what you're doing.
Yeah, awesome. It was fun. I enjoyed being on.
And someone mentioned doing the Big Red Machine in the 70s as an idea for an historical league.
Yeah.
Early Tigers and early 2000s.
Yeah, one thing I want to do is do some sort of league that would be like I mean, because so much of the rules have changed in terms of like free agency and stuff like that in the last 40 to 50 years. It'd be cool to take a team from like 1950 and just see how much, or how different it would have to be to sort of acquire talent like in the 1950s than it is in 2015. So that'd be a unique, sort of a unique series to do.
Right, because you got the reserve clause up until the 70s. So
right.
You have to kind of deal with that.
Yeah, it definitely limits the ways you can be flexible with your roster.
Right.
So, anyway.
Okay, good. Well, thanks for coming on, and thanks everyone for joining us for the chat and kind of see what's going on. And Ian, why don't you let people know where they can find you on YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, wherever else?
Yeah, so you guys can subscribe to my YouTube channel. It is Straight Outta Boston, straight spelled like a body of water. It's STRAIT and then OUTTA and then the city Boston. So that's my YouTube channel. That's where you can find all the videos that I post for this league and for other leagues that I'll be doing in the future. And if you guys want to follow me on Twitter, where a I'll often tweet about these leaks. You can follow me. It's at Boston, which is basically just my YouTube name without the straight. Pretty straightforward there. And yeah, that's pretty much that. So.
Okay, great. Thanks.
Awesome. Thanks. And I'll talk to you later, I guess.